Now we have the auto animate. This is very interesting. If I drag it and drop it onto the product, it's just gonna auto animate the thing, and you don't need to worry about keyframes or anything like that. It's for boring elements in your scene that you don't want to spend more time on, or spend time on keyframing them. As long as the timeline exists here, it's gonna keep rotating and wobbling around your scene. You can change the random seed, you can change the speed of the animation, you can turn off the translation, so if you don't want it to move, or you just want it to rotate, and you can turn and off and on all of these features in the animation. The very interesting thing about this one is if I have like a collection of different products here, I'm just gonna create a few different versions of this, and yeah, let's just do that. Make sure to remove all of these. Just remove that, and if you want to use collections anywhere in the lazy motion library, you gotta apply scale on it. Control A, apply scale. So select the object. You might want to drop it on a cube first. A dummy cube would work. Like, just add a cube and drop it on there, and then it will give you the option to select the collection. Make sure your object that you applied the setup on, you dragged it and dropped it on the object, that object should not be in the collection that you select here. Otherwise it's going to give you an error. Move it to a new collection. I'm going to call it random, and just make sure that this object is not in the random collection. Turn it off and select the random right here. You can see it's kind of moved over here, but that's okay. If you just play the timeline now, you're just gonna turn off the translation. Rotations work as well. Maybe turn on the scaling a little bit. So it's just randomly animating them all at once. And we have treat as one object. So if you want to treat the collection as one object, that's possible too, but it's gonna wobble around a lot because what we did here, random objects are not on the center of the scene. So if you want it to rotate correctly, you need to bring the whole collection to the center of the scene right here, and then it will rotate it correctly. Now if I turn off the collection and play it, it's a little bit better, and it rotates to the center right there. Then we have strength for all these values. So if you want it to rotate fast, or locate fast, or scale fast, all these options are available.